Hello, everyone. I'm back again. The excitement is in the air. Why? I will just reveal it in a little while. Give you a brief introduction of who am I am Lieutenant Dr. Rita Gangwani, a personality transformation, executive presence, and a pageant coach. And I, on this channel, give you tutorials to prepare you for a beauty pageant. Keep things together. Well, the excitement is in the air because Miss India has finally released the forms. A lot of girls had been waiting anxiously, biting their nails. When will Miss India happen? So the day is finally going to be there soon. The forms are open till March, following which your online auditions will start. Now, a lot of girls write and ask me, how do we prepare for Miss India? What are the areas we should focus upon? Of course, a lot of you are already in training with a lot of institutes. Good, you're preparing well. Great. But those who cannot afford to get to a trainer or really don't know what to do, here is my guide to what you should focus upon. Besides preparing your body, mind, and soul, there are certain extra things as well you need to focus upon right now, because you never know how much time is given to you before you become a finalist and land up in Mumbai for the finale. You may need a lot of things. So I will start with the basics and we'll build up on that. One must understand that being your best means to have a good pageant wardrobe that showcases the best in you. A pageant wardrobe normally consists of your day dresses, cocktail dresses, evening gowns, competition gowns, national costume, interview outfits, and your city visit outfits. You are expected to have your own accessories and your shoes, makeup, toiletries, and your personal hygiene things. The second thing is the physical fitness. It is important to note that being physically fit and healthy is the basic requirement of any pageant. The second thing is physical fitness. It is important to know that being physically fit and healthy is an important aspect of any beauty pageant. You need to be in your best shape when you're entering a pageant, because once the pre-pageant activities start, you will not have time to hit the gym. Body cannot be transformed in a short while. So you need to be working upon your body as much as you can and give it as much time as you can. If you are an aspirant and you still have time, work on your body as soon as you can. You just start working on your body. It is also very important to keep a healthy mindset and also keep focus on being healthy. It's not just about pageant, even post pageant during your reigning time, you need to maintain that body. And why then? Always, because healthy mind and healthy body are the most essential things in today's world. The third thing is your hairstyling and makeup. You must know how to doll yourself up for daily pageant activities, because it's not necessary that the sponsors will always be around to do your face and hair. Moreover, when you learn the basic makeup and hair, you know your face shape, you know what colors go well on you, you know exactly what looks nice on you. So when you do your own stuff, you feel more confident. The next thing is Pasarela. Now, a lot of you will wonder, what is Pasarela? Pasarela is a Latin word which means pageant walk. And we all know that it's very different to the fashion walk we see on the ramp, because in pageant walk, you are the main focus. There are many things you should keep in mind for your walk, but there are three main things you must remember. Number one is center of gravity, because when you wear your heels, your body tends to arch towards the back. The pelvis and the chest thrusts out, the butt clenches and sticks out, the muscles of the calves are tightened, and the center of gravity of the body shifts forward. The body does this to compensate the weaker balance. This stance makes your posture looks more alert and looks visually appealing. The second thing in your walk you should concentrate upon is the stride. When walking in heels, a woman's strides becomes shorter because of the change in the center of gravity. When walking in a straight line, the hip movement is exaggerated and the pelvic bones sways higher because of the elevated heel. Studies show that the change in gait makes women look more attractive. This is why catwalk coaches emphasize in the hip sway and longer graceful stride. The third thing is the turns. Most pageant coaches will advise you to walk from heel to toe, but that's easier said than done. High heel forces the entire weight of the body toward the ball of the foot instead of the more spread out pressure on entire foot. That is why it's better advised to take 2 half turns than a full turn, as it may throw anyone's center of balance. The next thing you need to work upon is the poise and posture training. Pageant girls sit, stand, walk in a certain way. Emphasis is made on proper posture. While high heels tend to pull up the body straight and upwards, it does not guarantee the best visual posture that most pageant girls aim for. The head has to be held perpendicular to the floor and should not be held forward. The neck should be in alignment with the shoulder. The shoulders should not be rounded but straight. No overarching of the back, and the knees should not lock tight. When we talk about the pose, in some cases, the pageant stance requires some adjustments to make the girls look taller, leaner, and visually longer. This is why some pageant coaches teach their students to twist their hips higher with whichever foot is forward to create an illusion of longer legs. They also advise pageant girls to put the hand on the waist but not on the hip for the waist to look smaller. They also tell you to keep your hands at the side to create a visual longer appearance. Nowadays, there are no hard and fast rules on how a pageant girl sits properly in a closed door interview. Some girls may still be sitting like the royals do with slanted legs and tucking one ankle at the back. This is called the Windsor tuck. Others may prefer crossing their legs provided they are not wearing short skirts. Then comes your pageant smile, which is again very important. There are a number of ways to smile. Most common is the full-on smile with teeth showing. This is the most common way of a pageant girl to smile. But this could be very tiring and would maybe dry up your mouth. A trick pageant girls use is to use Vaseline on their teeth and the gums to make their teeth look more shinier and also to prevent the drying of the mouth. Then there is a smaller smile with the teeth. This is perhaps the best type of smile, as this will not tire you quickly. Then there's the smirk or the shy smile without teeth. This is the most enigmatic type of smile and certainly very intriguing. Then finally, we have the smize. It's the type of sexy face that uses more of the eyes than the lips. The next thing you need to focus upon is having a winning pageant introduction. The personal introduction basically answers one question. That is who you are, what you're interested in or passionate about, and what makes you qualified for the title. It's a concise way of actually telling judges about yourself. It should interest them so that they can ask you questions about it. If the judges are asking you a lot of questions, you must know that they may be interested in you, but please don't fake it. During your pageant introduction, faking your answers is the biggest mistake. Always be honest and clear about your opinions, but remember to be nice and polite. The next thing you need to work upon is self-discovery. You need to discover certain things about yourself, your weaknesses, your strengths. Knowing who you are is the best confidence building exercise. So take a sheet of paper and start writing who you are, What do you value? What do you stand for? How would you describe yourself as a human being? How do you define humanity? Etc. etc. The next thing you need to really focus upon is your on-stage question and answers. And for that, you need to get as many questions as you can, besides being aware about what is happening in your neighborhood, in your state, in your city, in the country, and internationally. So don't forget looking at the news and the headlines and discuss what is happening around you so that you are able to actually very confidently tell your opinion wherever required. You also need to have your etiquette and attitude in place. Acting like a diva or God's biggest gift on earth is not going to get you anywhere. Do not act as if the world revolves around you. Don't forget, people are watching you every step. Learn the basic etiquette on how to thank people, how to be polite, fine dining, courtesy, body language, so that you appear to be more graceful and more congenial to people who are watching you. Also practice on your public speaking skills. Practice as much as you can in front of the mirror so that you get comfortable while looking at your own expressions. You would know what facial expressions you have to give, how do you modulate your voice, and pick up a topic and maybe just talk about it for 5 minutes, looking into the mirror. Whatever comes in your heart, let it flow. And language should not be a barrier. You can speak in English, you can speak in Hindi, but it doesn't matter. Language is just a medium. What you feel and how do you express yourself is what matters. So these are some of the things you need to work upon. Start working upon it right now. And if you've already worked on it, very good. But don't forget, every day the world is changing, the things are changing, current affairs are changing. Do keep abreast with what's happening around you. And hopefully I'll meet you soon with another interesting topic. Till then, keep preparing. And don't forget to fill up your form properly. And put some nice pictures out there. And this time they've asked for a picture without any makeup. That should be a close-up you should put up there. Also, don't forget to submit your height certificate, which is endorsed by or which is signed by the VLCC around you, wherever it is. Okay, so do go through everything. And if you still have any questions, you can revert back to me in the messages and I'll try my best to answer. So till I meet you again, all the best. Keep it together.